He was a great person. He had the biggest heart in the world. He filled up a room. His laughter filled up a room. He was a great person to be around. He was so selfless. He was just a really great person to remember.
What is going through your mind right now as you try to comprehend what happened on Saturday?
It was really surreal. It doesn't feel real. He's going to be so missed by all of us, by our family, by our friends. Anyone who got to know him will absolutely miss him.
Your aunt said that she often talked to him about not going out on the ocean in the Cape.
Yeah, he loved to surf. We knew it was dangerous. We knew that there were sharks around the area. We would ask him not to go. My mom would ask him especially not to go sometimes, but he loved to surf. He passed doing what he loved, and he was happy surfing. So.
And your mom said that he was going to propose to his girlfriend, and you talked to her. I mean, she must be so upset.
She's going through a lot right now. They had a really hard time. They were talking about marriage. They were ready to spend the rest of their lives together, and they were a really happy couple. So she's definitely going through a really hard time.
How is this impacting you? Your mom talked earlier about the size of the family. It's a very large family, obviously spanning multiple countries, and this is someone who was a contemporary cousin. Tell us how you're doing.
The rest of my entire family is in Brazil. He was the only one here. He is my cousin, but he was honestly like my brother. He was very close to me. It really feels like I did lose a brother. And we're all taking it really hard, especially his parents. They're both in Brazil. They really miss him, and so they're also taking it really, really difficultly.
Well, the GoFundMe account, they were looking for $25,000. It looks like it's going to hit $30,000 as
Yeah,
of now.
we did reach
How
it.
helpful is that?
We did reach it. It's been so amazing. It's been so helpful. We all do. We very much appreciate all of the donations, all of the kindness from all of you. It's been really helpful. We did stop the donations now. We did reach the goal. It's been so helpful, and we very much appreciate it.
Financially, it's helpful, but it must be great to know that so many people
care. Exactly, yeah. We know that so many people care, even people he didn't know, they're all so kind-hearted, and we really appreciate all of the love and support through such a difficult time.
Having him return to Brazil has got to be a major burden.
Yeah, because his parents want to have another funeral service there, and so we're having a service here in a way here, but we also have to transport him there in a way that we can transport him to another country and have him have another funeral and service with his family, which is really important to them.
Did Arthur have any brothers or sisters?
He had a half-brother who is in Brazil. They were super close, really strong relationship, and so he also misses him a great deal.
What did he want to do? He took some classes at Bunker Hill?
He did. He was studying engineering. That was his goal. He did that. He started doing that in Brazil, and when he moved here, he was trying to continue that here too.
On Saturday, did you see him Friday before he left?
I did not. He left Friday, and they stayed at a hotel. Him and one of his really good friends, Isaac, his girlfriend's brother, they went down on Friday to Cape, and they stayed at a hotel so they could surf in the morning on Saturday.
Surfing was important to him.
Absolutely. He's something he did not want to give up. He went almost every weekend. It was really important to him.
To Wellfleet, to that area? Do you know?
Around Cape Cod, he went often. I'm assuming... I think he's been to like Rhode Island too, and generally around like any beaches he heard there were good waves that he really enjoyed.
And what did he say about sharks in that whole thread? Did you ever talk to him about it?
He always just assumed like that's not going to happen to me, like you never really think it's going to happen to you till it does. But he died doing what he loved, and so that's important.
And what was his personality like? Was he a funny guy, a shy guy?
He was so funny. He was, he filled a room with his presence. He was so funny. I like bickered with him back and forth all the time. He was like a brother. He was a really great person to know.